is on Sybil Luddington. Bang, bang, bang! There is a loud knocking on the door of Sybil Luddington's house. Her father opened the door, and a man in muddy clothes told him that the British were burning Danbury, Connecticut. Someone needed to gather the men to fight the Redcoats, but who could do it? Many of you have heard of Paul Revere and his famous midnight ride. Today, I'm going to tell you about the female version of Paul Revere, and her name is Sybil Luddington. Sybil Luddington lived in Fredericksburg, New York during the American Revolution. She had 7 brothers and sisters, and her father was a general in the American Army that was fighting the British, but she was just a normal 16-year-old girl. On the night the man knocked on the door, there was no one else to go out and gather the troops. Sybil's brothers and sisters were all too young, and no one else knew the countryside as well as Sybil. Plus, she had always wanted to be a soldier in her father's army. Sybil rode through the countryside on a cold, rainy night in April of 1777 on the back of her horse, Star. As she rode, she banged on the doors of the soldiers' houses with a stick, shouting, "The British are attacking Danbury. Go to Henry Luddington's house by sunrise." By the end of the night, Sybil had lost her voice from all the shouting. That night, Sybil rode over 30 miles to gather all the men for the battle. When Sybil came back to her house, she found that over 400 soldiers had gathered there with their father. The army went out to fight the British Redcoats, and the Americans made the British retreat to their ships. Sybil's ride helped to stop the British army. Later, General George Washington came to Sybil's house to thank her for her heroic ride. Not a bad night's work for a 16-year-old girl. And this is a statue of Sybil Luddington in Carmel, New York, and she's riding her horse Star. And she's holding the stick she banged on the doors of the soldiers' houses.
That's an interesting story, and I didn't even know that. Did you guys all learn something new today about that? We've all heard of Paul Revere, but